I just wanted you to know I got the Model A running. I'm cleaning out the radiator. I drained it last night. It did have some antifreeze in it. I didn't think it did. Right now I got some white natured vinegar in it, cleaning out the radiator. And then I'm going to put some new antifreeze in it. It's getting cold and going to get colder. That's like the 16th of November. So I had to take it up and get it inspected since it was out of state. Got license for it. And I'm going to take it over to a guy in another town to help me with it. Put a new wiring harnesses and some other stuff on it. So I'm just moving it on my trailer. And then back to the semi. I got the fan blade laying in there on the radiator. I had to take the fan hub out. The fan hub clutch kind of froze up. It's air operated. Supposed to kick on when the engine's getting hot and the fan will blow to cool the radiator. It's froze up. So it was heavy. I couldn't get it apart because it was froze up. So took it over to Green Fork Alignment that did all the other work on it, and they're going to have it a couple days, I guess. So I'll get that pit back on before I start cleaning out the grain bins. I might start that December sometime. Still got one air line to put on right here, but haven't done that yet. Got to winterize this today, the sprayer. Put a bunch of RV antifreeze in it and spray out the booms. It's gonna be like 50 something a day, but my last good day to do it that's not raining. So just a few things that I'm working on today. Then the corn planter, I got to take all the seed units out and take them over to get rebuilt to another guy. 16 of them. Take the boxes off and unbolt that. Here in the planter you can see the pink antifreeze that I have that winterized. Okay, just a couple little things that I've been up to. You know, just sitting around. Everybody thinks once I get the crops done, I just sit around. Well, I just winterized the sprayer. I think it was 28 jugs of antifreeze. Have to dump the jugs in the top and then spray them out the booms, so the booms all have the RV antifreeze so it don't freeze. So I got to clean up all them jugs, put some fuel in it, put it away until spring. And then they called about the semi. It's going to be $1,000. No rebuild parts available, so everything's left to be new from that hub and the fan. And it'll be done Thursday. So some part has to come from Wisconsin, $50 just for freight. Blame it all on this COVID shortage. Can't get no parts. Oh, just a nice sunset this evening. About 5:45. Starts getting dark. It's not going to get too cold tonight. I think it's just going to be in the 40s. But tomorrow I got rain coming and colder weather. Alright, just thought that. Nice sunset. Right here at the farm. My barn. My other barn. I don't know if you see the moon very good or not. Alright, I gotta go over to another farm, shut a fan off on the grain bin. Well, I started this last night. I put a brake line on, and of course the caliper, I couldn't get the bleed screw to back off, so I got a new caliper. And then the other one was bad once I finally got it off. I can see the rubber housing around some of the calipers was chewed up, kind of going. Then the rotor looked bad, and matter of fact, the rotor was cracked. So anyway, I hurried up and got this side apart and went to town. I was going to get a new rotor so I could put it back on, and they have to order that. And it was supposed to be in today at noon. But I was going to tear the other side apart and see how bad it was. but I ended up going over helping my son cut a tree down and cut that up. So I'm just now getting back out here to look at the other side of my truck, see how bad it was. I had the heater running out here last night. It's been in the 30s. Just a little bit what this barn looks like. That's a 3-horse hit and miss. And there's a cutaway underneath that sheet, you know, half an engine. A couple of Maytag engines. Horse and a half John Deere on the 5-gallon ice cream maker. There's a horse and a half battery engine. And there's another 3-horse Northern underneath that. Crowded up here with all my junk. Plasma cutter. Engine hoist I use for moving all these engines around to work on them and lifting stuff. And the orange thing's pressing out bearings and taking other things apart. Then there's an air compressor underneath the stairways that go up to a loft with a bunch of spare parts for everything up there. So yeah, pretty crowded in here. Bunch of junk, shelves there, shelves here with parts, spare parts. Just got this bandsaw the other day, don't have no room for it. Another heater and more junk. So that's what I've been up to today. Gonna take the passenger side wheel off and see how bad the brakes and everything looks on that side. Well, I got good news and bad news about my fan house clutch for the semi. I got it back. Everything's new except this pulley. I think that's the only thing they reused. But $1,178, I think 55 cents. Couldn't get no rebuilt parts for it. Everything had to be new, and they acted like they had trouble getting them, you know, shipping from Wisconsin and all that kind of stuff. So that goes in there, my next little project. It's 20-something degrees right now, so I'm going to work on that here in a little bit. Well, I got the back side of my brakes all done. Well, I'll say the back end of the truck. Now I'm on the front of the truck, and my favorite tool, the big hammer. Trying to beat this rotor off. It's no good. It's real pitted on the back. Calipers haven't been backing off for a while. So I'm going to have to get new calipers. Look at it draining here. It's pretty rough. Draining the brake fluid out of it into the pan. And caliper bracket. I got the other side off. It was kind of rough too. All pitted and stuff. I don't know. Just that side. The other side's pretty smooth. Didn't look too bad. So, alright, I got that caliper. Everything's good to go on this side to go to town get parts. It's dark outside. Wife already called me for supper. So I'm going to swing the big hammer over here on this side a little bit more. And then I'm going to eat supper. So I'm hoping it comes off. Alright, I might upload some videos tomorrow or something. It'll be it for a while. Just doing maintenance. And I got over here in this shop, I got 2 more cars to look at. You know, everybody takes their cars to town to get done. My cars just get looked at by me, unless it's something major, then I take it to town. But I got tools and stuff. What this barn looks like, full of junk again. Don't throw nothing away. Alright, see everybody later.